Alright, let's give Friday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called a first rank adventure. It's black to move. Give the video a pause and try yourself if you feel like it. A first rank adventure. Alright. I mean, if I trade the queens, then I have this. No, I don't have that check. The knight's here. Okay. Oh. Okay. The bishop and the queen are lined up here. So that must be where this starts, right? Alright. Check here. Now the knight can block, which is unfortunate. So here. Here, here, here. Do I not want to go down there? I don't know how I'm getting my pieces in here. Like once the king's on this square, I can check with the knight, but if the queen takes, I don't really know what the purpose is. I have to investigate this line. It's too powerful of a check to not give this a good thought. But I don't really see what's happening, honestly. I actually kind of like drawing the rook off the back rank by trading the queens. My rook can't get in here, which is super annoying. My bishop holds this square, which seems important. I think I like this better. It seems like more stuff is happening here, even though this is a check that I probably would make in the game just because it seems really forcing, but I don't think it really accomplishes anything. Here, here. Can I just like fork the knight and the rook? Because if the knight takes, this is going to be mate. So as it just takes here, and then I just jump. Do I just jump here with my knight? No, because then my knight's in the way. Like I want to be able to get my rook here. But no, I'm forking the rook. That's the point. Okay. Oh, but then the knight can even go here, maybe? Where's material? Okay, material is even, right? 2 knights for a bishop and a knight, 1 rook and a queen. I feel like it's this. I'm not positive about the follow-up. I kind of like the forking idea. It looks pretty good to me. Takes. I fork this. Like, what do you do? The knight can't take. This is mate. The rook can block, but it's checkmate on the next move. That's mate in 2. If the knight moves, this feels like it saves the game. But I take the rook. I'm forking the rook, and there's no way to protect the rook and to protect the rook, the knight, and checkmate. Like if I go here and the rook goes here, then I just take and I'm checkmating if the rook wants to take back. I think I like that. I'm gonna go for that. I don't know, seems like a cool idea. And then is it this? It doesn't feel that forcing, but it feels really good. It feels like a good move. Is it this? Yeah, alright, awesome. And now I can just take this, because if the rook takes, this is mate. Dude, the instincts. There's some chess instincts for you, dude. Alright, here we go. Very cool. You run that back one time. So, I think instinctually, this check looks really good, but nothing's happening there. It just looks really powerful, but the king goes here, and then if I ever want to give another check with my queen, the knight can block, and my pieces just can't really get in here. The point of the puzzle is to trade the queens to draw the rook off the back rank. And then things get kind of interesting. But I still can't get my rook in here because the knight's protecting the square. But my bishop is taking away this square, so the king's trapped on the back rank. So that just looked interesting. So after the queen trade, the rook hops to here, and then I can fork the rook and the knight. And if the knight takes, then this is checkmate. I mean, the rook can block, but it's mate in 2. If I go here and the knight doesn't take, then if the knight wants to move, I'm taking the rook, so I win an exchange there. Or the rook can drop back, and it looks like it's protecting the knight, but it's not actually protecting the knight, because if I take the knight and the rook takes, then this is just checkmate. So it's not very good for white. You know, you don't really like getting checkmated if you're white, but it does happen sometimes. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.